All right. How is everyone doing? Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Good night. Today we have another stream for our Broke to Baller series. So, last time we did a stream, we were working towards FC Champion in all three division rival game modes and looking at some players that we could add to the team. Not much has changed since then, but we have made some great progress. So, I'm going to show you that stuff today. We're going to play a little bit today, try to reach FC Champion in the final game mode. That's a bit of a spoiler. And then probably pick up one or two players for the team. So, that's what's going on. What's going on? Peter, George, we got Carlos in here, Phantom, NP. What's going on, everyone? Bulgarian guy, Mr. UCL. That's quite the name. How is everyone doing? That reminds me, Madrid play today. Let's see. What time? 3 p.m. Okay. The football season has started, though. Very exciting. I appreciate you watching the videos. What's going on? Okay. So hopefully the audio is good. Everything's good. We're going to get into it. So last time, big shocker, I was in, I believe, World Class 5 for Manager Mode. And as you can see, we have hit FC Champion, which is crazy because the reason why I got here, which is weird, is I was stressing out about whether I have the right tactics, whether I have the right team, all that kind of stuff. And I just decided to go into it with the current team that I have, with the current tactics setup that I have, which I'll show you. That is our buildup. This is our offense. This is our defense. Wait, there you go. Okay, those are the tactics. The team I was using is the same team that I've been using for forever now. We have the new Roy Keane in the team, but this is what the team looked like. And all I did was just put it on autoplay and said stop when you hit FC Champion. And 5 hours later, I hit FC Champion. Don't know, like, if we go into our record here, you could see a handful of wins, a very close win, 5-4, a loss, but a lot of draws and a lot of wins, something I did not expect. So, we have hit FC Champion out of 2 of the 3 game modes. We now just have Verse Attack, and I think we could do it in today's stream. That's going to be the goal. What tactics do I have? I just showed them. So, if you go back maybe a minute or so, you'll see the tactics I have. It's essentially just quick build up, high shooting tendency, attack, 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 pretty much. So, that's what's going on there. As for the live events, unfortunately, I didn't grind the Ragnarok event as much, like the very final chapter. Where is it here? So, in the main section, I didn't do much here. I should have completed these, but I didn't, is what it is. But we have 345 shards. I have enough players to get about 560 shards. There's no players that are in that 500 range. There is one player that we could go for, which is going to be the Gvardiol for 650 shards. I don't know if I want to go for him or if I still want to go for the Winter and Cole. Those are 2 great options, but that is what's going on with the Ragnarok event. And then for the grassroots grades, we should be able to get for sure 500 shards, which will give us the Dudek. I was thinking about possibly going for Çalhanoğlu for 300, but I think it's important to get a 110 in there. So, sorry, not Ian Wright. Dudek is the one we want. What's going on? Where am I from? I'm from Canada. So, I'm going to need your help today, chat, on picking who we should go for. Roughly 500 shards for grassroots grades, and up to 650 shards for the Ragnarok after daybreak. So, now I would like to get Guardio to get a 110 in there, but the only issue is, like, I would have to spend 400 million coins, which is all the coins I have. You could see here that I sold off a couple players. These are guys I got from ranking up in division rivals. So we're now up to 500 mil, which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm kind of iffy on whether I go for Gvardiol or not. So we'll see. I could always open up a pack, and if I get a good player, I could then have the shards for it, but you never know. So we're going to start off today with a couple extra time picks, just the daily ones and then the gem ones. We get to David Raya in here. one of the main reasons why Arsenal did not lose to Man U the other day. Get Dudek and Gvardiol. Okay. We got a 101. Not really what I want, but that's okay. How's everybody's grind been so far for the Ragnarok event? Ooh, okay. Wait. Oh, no, man. Not the one I want. Yeah. Did you guys get the players you wanted? Hopefully you did. We got 104. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Do you do your skill points on Virgil? Have I not yet? I thought I did. Maybe not. How how did you how did you remember that? That's crazy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's funny. Okay. No nonsense center back. Perfect. Wow, that really okay. I should have done that a while ago. Wow. Try to get a better center mid. So this is our current team. We could look at it quickly. Um Get the winter 179 defending ranked up. Okay. You got last minute Zidane as a free to play? Wow. Congrats. That's pretty sick. You have 870 shards in grassroots. That's pretty good so far. Yeah, so we need a better goalkeeper, so we're gonna get Dudek for sure. We need a better center back. So if we had Gvardiol in here with a Van Dijk, or here's the other thing I was thinking about. Do I try to get De Winter and get do I get De Winter as well as Colwell, make them my two center backs, and then I sell off Van Dijk? That's another option. So that I get coins for Van Dijk and then try to buy Van Dijk in the future, but use those coins for something different. Maybe getting a better left back. That's an option. We could also get Udogi at left back. I don't know if he's going to be the best option there. But if we get Udogi, we wouldn't be able to get two center backs. So, or a center back rather. And then center mid, we're just gonna have to figure it out. The two center mids we have right now play really well in game, but they're obviously just not the best out there. So, nothing out of those exchanges. We are gonna get into a pack. I've been doing the grassroots greats packs the past couple days, but just to secure us getting something half decent from this event, we're gonna get into a 105 to 111 of the After Daybreak, I think it's called. So, let's get into it. Hopefully we could get a good pack. EA, please. Can we get a decent player? We get Germany. Okay. Sun attacking mid. It's going to be the 106 rated. Yeah. Wenner. Okay. I think I packed him like 15 times in this event. It's crazy. So, not what we wanted, but that's okay because in the exchange, he will be another 10 shards. So, we're going to have to think about that. We have, as you can see here, we have our 108 center back. 107 I got from the rank ups. I'll likely put in Oliver Kahn because I'm not going to use him. If we're going to get Dudek, a lot of people say Mayulu's good, but I'm probably going to put him in as well. So we have how many shards really quickly? We could get 225, which means we're going to be at 560. Sorry, 570. 570 shards, which means we are pretty close. Pretty close to Gvardiol. Or even closer to De Winter. We'll see. Okay. So, don't get the Dudek. He isn't that good. He's very short. I feel like he's good enough to get to FC Champion, which is all we need. And we need someone to get us to 116 overall. I don't know if there's any other goalkeeper we could get in the game that's like 110 that's cheap. Let's see. Goalkeeper, 110. Am I going to 1v1 Raz one day? Maybe. Potentially. What do you think's the best player out of the grassroots? Definitely Marcelo, but he's just very expensive. All right, so out of 110 goalkeepers, we only have Oblak and Dudek. And Oblak's not that tall, right? Yeah. Dudek 134. I mean, his stats are crazy though. So we would need 1.8 billion to get him. That reminds me. I was just looking. If you could somehow buy Nedved, you could sell him for 2 billion coins or 1 billion coins more. That's crazy. Um. Oh, this is okay. I'm remembering now. This is what the rough plan that I was thinking of. If we get De Winter and Colwell, put him in at center backs, we get Van Dyke back. That's 400 mil, 500 mil rather, and then we could try to go for Hincapi. Sell off maybe a center mid, get a couple 100 million more, and then go for a 110 left back, which I think would actually work really well. Let me know your thoughts in chat. But take Dudek. Gilberto Silva worth the exchange? Those exchanges are kind of overpriced, so probably not. But I haven't really even looked at his card. So, let me see. For a 111 CDM, 350, 109, I wouldn't even, yeah, I wouldn't do that. No. No, I mean, you could probably get, like, sounds crazy, but you could probably get an old Rodri that plays better. So, anyways, let's get into some verse attack. I haven't played this in, like, days, so I might suck, but we'll see what happens here. Udogi's better than Hincapi. Really? But even rating-wise, though, it's just not as good. I don't know. Let's see. All right, Garincha. Verse attack for me is usually pretty... Okay, that's not a good start. That's brutal. Oh, man. First one of the day. This one's looking rough. Can we make a play in there? Beautiful. I don't know how they haven't scored yet on the other side. I'm going to go... Why did I rush that? I had time. That was dumb. Back post. Okay, I meant to go back post, but not a good start. Owen, finesse shot. Good. Now we have to catch up. Royce. Good. I find like your goalkeeper is the most important thing for verse attack. A good goalkeeper can screw everything up for your opponent. It's crazy. All right, 4-4. 5-5. Good. They're going to get another one, which isn't good. Never mind. Oh, Owen took forever for that skill move. Garincha. Get that shot off. Okay, we got to keep going. They lost possession again, which is good. Lay it off for Owen. Owen finish it. Okay, we just got to keep the lead. That's all. Get it into the back. No, what a... Okay, come on. Royce into the center. Owen finish it. Okay, I don't know how we won that match. We should have lost that for sure. But it is what it is. If you play more defensive and Silva if you want to control the midfield. Yeah, if you want to play defensive. Silva if you want to control the midfield. Silva's been incredible. Silva has been amazing. Cut-ins and finesse? Yeah. I'm gonna have to start trying that. The Korean right-wing exchange is cheap. I don't know if he's that good, though. I can't remember. Isn't he like a right-footed right wing? Maybe I'm off with that, but... Alright, their team's not trained up or ranked up much, so... That should be a bonus for us. Okay. Garincha, skill move, get around him. Should be able to hit the far post. There you go. Okay. We just got to get into a groove here. And the beautiful thing about this is that as we grind towards FC Champion, we're going to get those tradable rewards, which are so important. I think those rewards so far have made me like 400 million coins, something crazy like that. Because you just keep getting a lot of players that are worth like 50 mil, you know? What a header. What a header. All right. Owen, Garincha, finesse shots. That was poor. That was really poor. Bernardo Silva has some nasty finesse shots. I'm going to try to hit one. Look at that. Bernardo Silva's crazy. He is crazy. Owen, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Fellaini. All right, 7-1. This one's going to be a cakewalk, which means we're guaranteed Legendary 2. We are going to go all the way to FC Champion today, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do for our team. So. All right. Is this Silva? I can't tell. No, I look like Garincha. Owen. Power shots. What a power shot. Holy. Garincha. Let's see what the power shots are saying. Ah. Alright. How do I grind gems? I get most of my gems from... Where do I get most of them? A lot of them come from the being in a league now. But just grinding like the daily quests and daily things in the events get you a lot of gems. So, all right, we get French center mid, please. CDM, okay. Never mind. Not gonna be anything crazy. 106 Andre though. 40 mil, we'll take it. We will take Andre. Okay. So now we are 2 wins away from Legendary 1. It's pretty good. Extra time tokens. I've already collected like 7,500 extra time tokens. So we are in good hands so far. Cause the 10K will reset tomorrow night for me. Thursday technically for the rest of the world. We'll be able to do the 10K pick on the Thursday stream. Oh, that's brutal. The 10K pick we'll do on the Thursday stream. We could do a 5K pick today, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. We will see. Owen. Nasty. I'm surprised I've been able to do this well with a 111 team. I thought I'd have to have like a 114, 115 overall team in Verse Attack and in Manager mode. Head to head, I know you could just win more by being a better player, but I'm surprised. So, that's always nice to see. That makes our challenge for this series a little bit easier, because as soon as we hit, what was that? As soon as we hit max overall and reach FC Champion in all 3 division rival game modes at the same time, that's going to be the end of the series. Now, I'll probably do like a season 2 and maybe a season 3 and whatnot, but that's going to be it, finito. So, we might actually be able to do it faster than I expected. I thought it would take months, but... Alright, Garincha. This should be pretty easy. I'm surprised. I feel like I've played harder opponents in World Class. But I don't know. You got a 109 from the 5,000 exchange? We might have to do one today then. Maybe we'll do one today. Before we upgrade the team. Alright, yeah. This has been way too easy. Fellaini. Fellaini's got nasty power shots. I'm just reading this now. Yeah, anybody's offering account upgrades, don't believe that, guys. Because people could just go into your account and steal it. So, don't. Who was it? Just give me 1 second. Yeah. Anybody that, like, does stuff like that, that's just an auto ban. It's not even a question, to be honest. Not even a question. Wow, we're still gonna have a lot of chances. I'm shocked. We're almost at FC Champion. To be fair, though, this is the very end of the FC Champion or the division rival grind, so I guess not as many people have crazy teams yet. Your brother got 109 from a 250 gem pack. That's pretty crazy. You barely got Zidane as free to play. 600 mil for tradables. That's a lot. But I guess if you've been playing for a while, you have 600 million. That's actually not as bad. Like if you've been playing for a while, I think it would be relatively reasonable to get or to have like 1 or 2 billion coins by now. So, but I mean, 1500 shards is a pretty hard grind. So, congrats. That's pretty cool. All right. Lorente, my right back, somehow on the left side. Another goal. They're keeping up though. 4-3. Damn. They're not they're pretty relentless. We're supposed to have all decent chances. So far they haven't felt that decent, but go in. Okay. I've been hitting the post way more lately. I don't know why. Owen's nasty. He has a 4-star weak foot, but it feels like almost a 5-star weak foot. It's crazy. Go across. Wow, what a shot. Owen's a dog, man. Garincha. Do you play FC Mobile? Do you play FC Mobile other than the videos? I used to play it a lot more outside of YouTube. Now, not as much. But ever since I started this challenge, I've played it a lot more just on my own time because I find it feels like how I used to play the game, which was just playing for fun and building up my account over time. So it's actually been pretty fun using this or doing this challenge for this series. Okay, 2 105s to 108s. One is tradable though. One is tradable. We get Portugal, Centimid. Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna be, I can't remember his name, the 108. Instead, we get a 105. So that's 43. Oh wait, 46 million because the other 105 is a tradable. That's pretty good. That's really good. Okay. So we've made almost 100 million coins just from those 2 rank ups. Now with 2 more wins, we should be guaranteed FC champion. Any tricks to get money quicker? Like coins? You just got to play the game. Like you just saw there. If you play the game, get good enough, rank up through the legendary ranks, you're getting players that are worth like 40 million coins every single time. That's one of the easiest ways. Another easy way is play through the live events. The main events will always give out rewards that end up leading to coins, if not directly give out coins. That's a very important way. But yeah, you just gotta do the grinds. That's all. Do the stuff every single day. If you play the game daily, you will get coins and players pretty quickly. Because you also get gems. You'll be able to open up packs. You'll get lucky every now and then, get a good player. So, all right, Michael Owen. This one's gonna be a cakewalk again. What other games do I play? I play Football Manager. Not as there was a period where I was playing way too much Football Manager. I play less now, but that game is so addictive. I play console FIFA every now and then. MLB The Show, because I'm a baseball guy. What else? A little bit of Black Ops with back when it came out. I was playing with some other YouTubers, but it's more of like a friend game or a game to play with friends. So, all right, this game's a wrap, anyways. All right, Michael Owen, gotta hit that. Ooh, off the bar. Do I think the captain's event will be good? I have hopes for it. Yeah, I think it could be good. Okay, chat. We are 1 win away from FC champion. This has gone faster than I even expected. We still have max chances. Okay, 1 sec. The I'm trying to think. Sorry, yeah. Your question was, will the captain's event be good? I think so. I think that the captain's event last year wasn't amazing, but the thing with the captain's event is you're going to get a lot of good players. So even if it's not very grindable or incredible for free to play players, if you have the gems, which we should be able to from being in leagues and whatnot, you'll get to open up a handful of packs and get chances at players that are usually quite meta. Because if you think about it, just logically, the captain's event is going to be surrounding captains of teams. And usually the captains of teams are the best players on the teams or some of the more notable players on the teams. Which of course means they're usually good players in game. So I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a teaser for 3 of the captains that are coming out. I believe it's a Dutch center back, 111, a Dutch striker, 111, and I believe it was a German CDM, 111. My guess is it's going to be Tony Cruz, Van Dijk, and Cruyff. All 3 probably meta players. Tony Cruz at CDM is probably going to be meta, right? So good players should be a decent event, and if they make it half, like somewhat grindable, it'll be good. So EA could always let us down, but I feel like ever since they introduced shards, every event is somewhat grindable because you could just open up packs, even as free to play and get players or buy players. So should be good. But correct me if I'm wrong. I think those were the 3 spoilers, all 111. All right, we did it. We did it, chat. We have hit FC champion in all 3 division rival game modes. I did not think it would happen in month 1, but we have done it. That's incredible. All right, what are going to be our rewards? 2 106 to 111s. 1 is tradable, 1 is not. Can we get Zidane out of here? That'd be crazy. We get England, okay. CDM from Brighton. I don't think I've got a single really good player out of here, out of the rewards. Okay, so the tradable one is 73 million. Oh, he would have been 400 mil. That's still very good, though. That's still very good, chat. So we've made like, what, 150 million out of just this one stream. 150 million. That's crazy. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Wow. Oh, Mateus, not Cruz? Yeah, yeah. True. That is beautiful. I almost want to make that the... I'm gonna do this really quickly. I'm gonna make that... Wait. Why am I forgetting how to do this? Nope. Whoops. What? Oh, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. Because that thumbnail goes hard. FC champ in all 3 game modes. That's crazy work. Alright, let me do this really quickly. I'm gonna go over here. Gotta edit this. Change. Wait, that looks blurry. Hold on. Someone, while I'm doing this, someone asked about Olise. Olise is a dog. Any one of his cards is incredible. So if you could get him, if you need a right wing, I would go for it. Obviously, I think his overall is 110, so he's not like a max overall player, but he is incredible. So yeah, his dribbling, the amount of times that I've had to face him in division rivals over the past few months, or even the past year, really, like unplayable. It is painful to play that guy. I cannot describe the amount of pain I go through. Because all he does is just dribble nonstop, like joystick dribble, hit a couple elasticos, like stuff like that, and you're just cooked. Like you have no chance. All right. This was That was good. All right, so that's just the beginning of the stream. We've got that done. My bad, chat. All right. So, FC Champion all 3. We're going to sell off some players. Do I like the grassroots great events? I think it's okay. I don't think it's special, like amazing or anything, but I think it's decent. 69.5 million is what he's going for. We are going to sell off this player as well because we don't need him. Oh, man. Okay. Wait, yeah. We're going to have to rank him up twice. Waste 2 Masheranos on him. By the way, I checked yesterday and I have like 30 something Masheranos. I don't know where they came from, but that's incredible. So we could rank up some players to like gold rank. W screen that I'm seeing. When is my next stream? I'm gonna do a Thursday stream right after the new event comes out, the weekly reset. So I'm gonna look at the new event for the first time with you guys. I'm going to claim the gems from division rivals and everything with you guys as well. We're gonna do market picks. We're gonna do packs for the new event. It's gonna be an exciting stream. So that's gonna be Thursday. All right. Sell him for 31.5. And then these guys we might keep if we're gonna go for the trying to reach 600 shards for De Winter and Cole. So, let me think about this. The left back I was going to go for was Hincapi. The only issue is he's a medium high, whereas the player I've been using so far in the Nomenge is high medium. So I ideally want either a high or a high medium because the attacking fullback position is sort of what I want. We got Lizarazu here, who's high. Wow. 1.8 billion, though. Okay, chat. Let's figure this out. Who should we go for at left back? We could also just go for Udogi. So if I get De Winter Colwell at center back, we could then just go and buy Udogi after I sell off my Van Dijk. That might be a play. I'd love to get someone like Davies, but I want to get a higher rated. So, congrats. Thank you everybody for saying congrats, by the way. Appreciate it. Medium high is so good, bro. But the thing is, for my formation, having an attacking minded fullback is actually decent. Udogi is high. Like, so having a high might be better. I want a high defensive, but also a high attacking. Udogi's cracked. Udogi, get Davies. Udogi, he's really fast. Okay, so how about this? We'll go for Udogi. We won't worry about Hincapi. Hincapi's an extra 1 overall for only 100 million extra, but I trust you guys in your judgment of cracked players. So we could go for like the red rank for 1.26. We're currently at 500 mil. Van Dijk, he's dropped in price. But if we sell off Van Dijk, sell off Nomenge, that right there is 700 mil roughly. That should be enough to get Udogi. We just need a good center back. Actually, so then, do we go for Gvardiol? Okay, we sold off our player worth 70 mil. Do we actually go for Gvardiol? Or do we go for 2 109 center backs, chat? So keep in mind, for this series, we need to get, like, we have to remind ourselves of what we want, right? We need max overall. We've already hit FC Champion in all 3 division rival game modes. It's unlikely that we hit max overall in the next couple weeks or anything. right? So we're going to have to reach FC champion again in all 3 division rival game modes, but we want to ideally within the next month try to be hitting 116. So, and if it gets bumped up to 117, then we're going to need 110s. So do we go for a Gvardiol for 650 shards, or do we go for De Winter and Colwell, who are 2 great center backs, keep that in mind, but they're both 109 for less shards, for 50 less shards? That's the question. So you know what? Instead of just looking at chat or doing it this way, let's just run a poll. Okay? Like I said a while ago, you guys are going to be part of the series, right? You're helping me out. So we are going to do Colwell. I might mess up their names, but it's whatever. De Winter. Colwell. Why can't I do that? What? Okay, Colwell and De Winter, or do I go for Gvardiol? I think that's how you pronounce it, or how you spell it. If it's not, whatever. All right, so we're going to run a poll. I'll leave it up for a little bit. But De Winter and Colwell, or do we go for Gvardiol? That is a real question. 2 109s. De Winter is better. Now, also, I know they're both better stat-wise. I'm just talking about strictly overall, right? Colwell is cracked. Is Mayulu good? People say Mayulu's good. I haven't tried him out, though. Who are you going to get next before the Ragnarok event ends? It would be Colwell and De Winter. We only have 600 shards, so... and then we already got Keen out of the first half of the event. De Winter and Colwell are winning only by 54%. So I'm probably going to wait for it to get to about 100 votes. Something like that. And then we'll see, okay? Left back, though, guaranteed is Udogie. Now, we could get Udogie, but if we get Udogie, then we can't get Colwell, De Winter, or Gvardiol, so it's pointless. We might as well just buy him with coins. So, and now that we're doing that, actually, let me put in... Let's take Nuno Mendes out, and we're going to sell him right now, while that poll's going. 82 votes, De Winter and Colwell are still winning. The other thing is, if we get De Winter and Colwell, they would both be upgrades for our team. So that's another thing to keep in mind, too. Alright, training transfer. Over to Dunga. 86 votes, 57%. Barzagli's been pretty good, though. But it would be a crazy upgrade if we get both of them. Alright, so... Nuno Mendes is now all good. If we rank him up, what would I get? Not worth. That's what I get. So I don't remember how much I bought him for. I'm going to try to get him up for 165. Whoa. Hopefully, I probably lost like 50 million coins on him, to be honest. But it's fine. De Winter is so goated. Alright, if you're in chat, make sure you guys vote in the poll. 93 votes, 7 more to go before we figure it out. Is your league full? I believe so. And I don't own my own league. No. It's someone else's. Don't forget Van Dijk. Yeah. I'm going to do it after, though. I'm going to do it after. 4, 5 more votes. 3 more votes. It's looking like Colwell and De Winter, though. Colwell and De Winter. But yeah, the league is, I think, 101. Okay. So, we're ending the poll there. Colwell and De Winter. That is the plan. So let's go into it now. Let's do this real quick. So we are going to get Colwell first. 300 shards. Let's claim him. This should be a pretty good upgrade for the team, to be fair. Center back, Chelsea. I feel like the pack luck has been so brutal recently. What about for you guys? I don't think I got... I mean, yes, I got Garrincha and Owen, but aside from that, I don't think I packed like any 109s in the entire event, which is crazy. Okay, so Colwell is now going in at right center back. Van Dijk served us well, but it's time to move on. Colwell's going to go in there. I'm going to have the training transfer over Van Dijk stuff to Mayulu. Good. Over to Mayulu. We're going to have... I'm going to... Actually, I should rank up... I'll do that after. Okay. So, Mayulu. Van Dijk can now be sold. If I rank him up, I get an extra 100 mil. Not worth it. I think I bought him for 500 mil. So I'm going to try to sell him for close to that. 485. Hack luck is bad? Yeah. Colwell is actually better stat-wise, which is why I went for him first. Okay. We could also try to get an upgrade on Bernardo Silva today, too. So I'm going to rank up Colwell. We'll bring him up to, like, what, red rank, maybe? That would be 9 Masheranos. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we do red rank. We'll do that. You only got 110 Lizarazu from 3K Jam Pack this whole event? Yeah. I feel like in previous, like, here's what I'm thinking. During Team of the Season, I would open up like 20 or 30 of the unlimited bundles and get a 109, which was a max overall at that time. Now I could open up 100 of those and I get max like a 106, which is nowhere near the max overall. So it's crazy. Like, I feel like the pack rate just got nerfed. Heavy. Your voice, I hope is okay. But great stream, thank you. Alright, so defending, gonna go 3 there. No nonsense center back. He's already up to, he should be at like 150, 160 defending, 148 defending. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna training transfer over. I could have just done this, but whatever. Over to Colwell. He's at 173 defending, which is already more than Van Dijk. Keep that in mind. Already more than Van Dijk. I don't think we're going into players that we don't want to. Yeah, okay. So he's at 176 defending, would be at like 180 something with rank ups. So we're still at a 110 because of the left back. That's fine. Oh, my voice is low. It's just because of the morning. Sometimes during the day I talk like way up here, and then in the morning I'm a lot lower. I don't know. Anyways, Udogi. So okay, our Nuno Mensch is sold. We're now up to 714, and then yeah, with the sale of Van Dijk, we could get Udogi ranked up. So now we have to go and we have to get De Winter. So we have 45 shards. Perfect. I'm gonna put in all the low rated players that, wait, some of these players are tradable. So I want to make sure I don't put them in. It is 105, 105, 106, and then 104. Okay. Oh, I could just see there. I'm dumb. Okay. So all the untradeable players in would get us how much? 225. So we need to put in some tradable players. All right. We might even be short. I mean, hopefully not. So put him in. So I don't have any training on Khan or Mayulu. Good. If I put everybody in, 265. So that's just over what we need. Oh, wait. If we did this, what's a player that I could take out? Yeah, I could take out the 106, right? Oh, that's without the 106, so I could save 2 of these. Hold on. Yeah, 255. So we're gonna save that tradable and that tradable. Exchange. My country is Canada. Canada. Hopefully I didn't yeah, okay, I got it perfect, okay. So Colwell, already done. The Winter, right here, 300. We're making big upgrades today, chat. We're making big upgrades. Mayolu is much better than Royce. It's okay, because we want to go for overall, and I've had no issues with Royce. Like, this is my thought process, right? If the players in my team already have gotten me to FC Champion in all 3 game modes, that's good enough. Like, they don't have to be the absolute best players in the game, and he's a higher rated, which is what I care about. So, we're going to put him into the team. De Winter is going in at left center back. We're up to 111. That's still with the bad left back. So then after we get Udogi, we might be at 112. My hope is 113, but it might only be 112. We'll see. All right. So we're going to rank up the winter up to red rank as well. Mayulu only has a 5-star weak foot. Nothing else is good in him. Might be most entertaining on FC Mobile. I appreciate that. I find I could be boring, but I appreciate that people find me entertaining. So, is Papin good? I wouldn't buy him with shards. I don't think he's that good. No, not that worth it. All right, defending. Oh, he has like the diamond skill moves, huh? So he could play right back. It's cold. Barazagli, we're gonna put that over to the winter. Chat, we are making moves. This is a big upgrade. So we now have everybody that we need to from this event. Okay. He's up to one. Oh, did we get some gems? Please be a good amount of gems. So we could open up another pack. I think it is, yeah. Oh wait, we got our coins here first. 2,000 gems. Okay. So we just need a little bit more and we'll get another pack for today, which is perfect. And then Van Dijk, did you sell? Yes, he did. Plus our other player sold. 600 or 464 million, which is perfect. And now we could also sell off these two guys as well. Hopefully they do sell. Yep, 44 million. Wow. We are doing it, chat. We are doing it. What part of Canada do I live? I'm not going to dox myself, but a popular part of Canada. All right, 1.25 million. Now we could go and buy Udogi. Oh, we're 200,000 coins short. Okay, hold on. Let's find a random player here. Yeah, Osimhen. Osimhen, you could sell. But yeah, the most popular province is where I am. Some people might already know. I don't know, but excuse me. W upgrade? Appreciate it, yeah. I think we're making good moves here, chat. Alright. We just gotta wait for one more guy to sell, and then we should be at enough. We need... Okay. Why now do they have to take forever? Havertz, that should be good. Okay. Sold. We now have enough. We have 1.26. Huge upgrade, chat. Hopefully I don't regret buying him. I think he'll be good, though. I think he'll be good. He has good stats. So, we're going to add him into the team. Hincapie's way better. It is what it is. I mean, worst case scenario, we just we sell him off and we get Hincapie later on. I mean, how close were we to getting Hincapie? That's actually a good question. I mean, he doesn't have the work rates that we want. Sorry. Oh, we were pretty close. We actually could buy his base version. Well, we might do that in the future, but for now, we have Udogi. He has been added to the club. We're making crazy progress, chat. Let's add him to the team. Do we think it's going to be 112 or 113 overall when we add him? Why don't I rank up my right back? Because I'm waiting for a better right back. He's goated. You think Dudek is the best? You just want a high-rated goalkeeper? You really don't care about goalkeeper? Yeah. Kokchu? I should try him, maybe. Excuse me. Did we 112, 112, 113, 111? It's gonna stay at 111. It should at least go to 112. Let's see. 112 overall, chat. Let's go. So we finally got up to 112. Yeah. Look at that. And if we put in Roy Keane for here, okay, never mind. Doesn't change. That's okay though. 112. Excuse me. That's nasty. So I think we'll get to 113 if we upgrade our right center mid, because Bernardo Silva is a 108, and we get Dudek. for sure. We'll be at 113. Wow, that's crazy, chat. That is crazy. Okay, so we have made huge upgrades today. Let's now open up to celebrate. Let's now open up an extra time pick, and I'm going to try to get some gems from something so that we could do a pack. So we have 7,500 extra time tokens. Let's go in for one of these. Oh, I just remembered. I'm going to try not to look at it. I'm just going to try not to look at it. Hopefully it didn't spoil. Hopefully. Let's go. Is it shift or alt? Is it alt? There you go. Okay. So, see. Let's see who we get. Looks like a regular, what's it called? Mighty Winter, 105. Not good, but he is tradable, so we'll take that. We get shards. 150 shards. No. No. I should have done this before. 150 is crazy. I would have saved so many players. Oh, that's brutal. No. No. Oh, that hurts my soul, man. How many players could we have saved? Shards 20. That's the most shards I think I've ever seen from an exchange. And then 103 Tanaka. Nah, chat, that is brutal. We could have got Gvardiol. Why didn't I think about doing this before I went in for my players? What was I thinking of? What was I thinking of? What's even the odds of getting that? What are the odds of getting 150 shards? That's wild. Let's see. Wait, I can't check the odds again? Okay. Nah, that's brutal. Okay. So chat, this is tough then. I don't even know what to go for. Like, obviously 150 shards, but we already have enough shards. Like, we don't need... Are there any center, like... Are there any... Let me think of the players I could have got. 750. So we could have got all the way up to 800. With 800 shards, who could we have got? We could have got Art of the Guler. I'm just gonna do this because I hate making, like, hurting myself here. We could have got 110 Cherokee, Gravenberch, Hinkapi. Who else is 800? Saka. And, oh, Fellaini. Oh my god. Fellaini would have been beautiful. EA taking the mick. Yeah, really. Okay. 200 shard players that we could get. Because I don't think we're going to get more than that. So. Delap. No. Bergval. I'm so sad. I almost want to just take the 105 and just move on. There's literally nobody I want out of here. Oh, Dean Huijsen. My Madrid boy. I would have loved to get Dean Huijsen. That's so brutal. Oh well. Okay. So and then he's another one that we could get. I don't know. I don't think we have anybody here that's good for 200 shards. So do we even bother then, chat? Like, think about it. What's even the point then? Well, sorry, we have one more day. So, I mean, theoretically, we could somehow get enough shards to get another player. So maybe we just take the shards. Get 108 Hull and sell your Odogi? Is Hull 200 though? Get 150 shards, 200 shard player, and use him in extra time. Now that's smart thinking. That right there is smart thinking. I appreciate that. Okay? That's some next level. That's Good on you. That is very smart thinking. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Because what the 200 like a 108 rated player? Oh, I forgot I had other players too. A 108 rated player is nasty, right? Is Hull in this section? I don't think so, right? Yeah, no, okay. Hull was from the previous section, I think. Right? Oh, 108 Hull. Never mind. Yeah, we could get him. We could get Hull chat and then get rid of Odogi and spend those coins on a different player. We're gonna lose coins on the transfer market, but that is an option. I mean, his card doesn't look that good though, to be fair. I mean, it's like he has great passing and dribbling, but he's a defensive-minded left back. So like, what's the point? I don't know. We'll think about it. But 150 shards is crazy. Let's see what the odds are for that. But yeah, as I was saying, if we get a 108, excuse me, a 108 can be used for like what, 5,000 extra time tokens, something like crazy like that. 100. Let's see what this is. 150 shards is a less than one. Wait. Yeah, less than 1% chance, chat. Less than 1% chance of getting 150 shards. That is crazy. Crazy. It's more rare than a 111 player out of packs, yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing as getting a crazy player out of here too. Wow. Alright, well, we'll take it what it is for what it is, which is a blessing. We'll appreciate that. Barzagli we can now get rid of, so we will, for 10 shards. So now we need 40 shards to get to 200. Okay, not bad. Let's try to get 3,000 gems, though, to end the stream on a pack. We should be able to, I think. We'll just have to play through the grassrooted grades, that's all. But chat, what do you guys think about grassrooted grades? It's nothing crazy, but it's something. You got 109 Hernandez out of the 5K pick? Yeah, that's pretty wild. It just never happens to free-to-play players, though? Exactly, that's what I'm saying, man. That's wild. 150 shards. I didn't even know that was a possibility. That's how rare that is. Zidane or Torres? Zidane, probably. Yeah. Volume is so low. I mean, it shouldn't be that low. Let's see. Yeah, it shouldn't be that low. Shouldn't be that low. I mean, maybe lower than like other YouTubers, but not too bad. All right. You're free to play and you got him. Got who? I missed that one. It's so easy to get shards from grassroots grades? Yes. Like, that's the main thing that makes me like this event, and it gives me hope for the captain's event. Because I think they've realized that with the way that they restructured things, with higher and higher rated players going for no shards, like the old shard system was incredible. You could get tons of shards for like average players. But I think they restructured it to allow people to get more shards, which is something we really need to see more of. But if they carry that into the captain's event, that's going to be incredible. But as you can see already, just from playing the game, 250 shards. And the beauty of it, excuse me, sorry, is we're going to get another 20 shards here. We also got 500 gems, so that's exactly what we need. Soon, I'm going to get another 20 shards and another 30, so another 50 shards. I'm currently at 270, so that's up to 320 shards. And then, on top of that, we should be getting... Never mind. No shards out of here. But we could get a 107 that we could exchange for shards. Either way, it's very good. Excuse me. Yes, I could get Çalhanoğlu. Yeah, but I want to go for Dudek, though. I think Dudek will be better. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he would be better. 5 points. Di Natale. Okay. I'll play that one after. But we should get some gems out of here as well. By the way, if the person who was asking about how to get gems earlier, if you're still watching, these are the easiest ways. Just play through the events and you're going to get tons of gems. So, alright, I think I've done everything out of there that I need to. Yeah, we're up to 3,000 gems. So, real question, chat. Do we go for a 3,000 gem pack for the new grassroots grades, or do I wait till tomorrow to do one more of I mean, I'll probably be able to do another Ragnarok, even just playing the game. Yeah. Man, my throat's screwed up. Hold on. Everyone says Dudek is trash because he's short. I've never had issues with a short goalkeeper personally. Like I've used Casillas and he's fine. But I don't know. All right. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna get into a grassroots grades pack. EA, please, please, can we get someone good? Please. Imagine we get Marcelo. That'd be crazy. Italy. Oh man, I pack this guy every single time. I swear, EA, you got to make the packs better, man. The packs have been brutal recently. Even like pay to win people aren't getting good packs. That's when you know something's off. Because if you're really gonna do it like that, at least make pay to win people get good packs. You know, because why spend money on the game? Anyways, we now have 50 shards. I'm not gonna put them in yet, but we have 50 shards in here as well. So we're at least up to 370. Excuse me, my gosh. By the end of the day today, we're gonna have at least 400. So Dudek is gonna be easy to get, very easy to get. But we also have these players in here that we could put in that we no longer need. Maybe I put in my Ibrahimovic as well. I don't know. Kind of makes me sad. But we'll put those in there. So maybe we do. I don't know. Do we go for another 5,000 pick, chat? Imagine we get another 150. Like, think about that. Thank you. I appreciate that, but I'm going to have to time you out for a bit for spamming. No spamming in chat, guys. No spamming in chat. Okay. You did 106 to 111 and got Dudek? That's crazy. But I appreciate the kind words though. Okay. So let's actually go for it. I'm gonna put in the old Zlatan. That's kind of crazy to do, but it is what it is. And let's do another 5k pick. Because if we somehow get 150 shards, then we could really upgrade the team. Okay. I gotta make sure to put back Cristiano. Okay, let's get into it. Because we should be able to get another 10k shards or 10k extra time picks by Thursday. So, all right, let's see. Let's see. A 104, not what we want to see. Do we get shards? We do. How many? 20. Okay. Shards are a player. Shards, 30. Okay. 107 Brandt. Ooh, that might be good, chat. How much is 107 Brandt? Let's see. 107. Center attack in mid. Brandt, 76.8 mil. Okay. So, chat. This is a tough one. I assume maybe we go for the 30 shards to guarantee us getting a player? Or do we go for the 76 mil? Because 76 mil is a decent amount. Take Brandt. Better sell him. He's 80 mil coins. I'm seeing Brandt so far. Shard. Ooh. Shards or Brandts? Shards? Shard. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of shards. He is 80 mil coins, chat. Oh wait, but 30 shards is equivalent of 120 mil, I believe. So, we'll go for him anyways. 30 shards. Not bad. I think that's worth. Well, I don't know. After we got the 150, doesn't feel like it's worth it, but so we're now up to 190 shards. We're very close to getting a 200 shards. If we somehow get 300 shards, we're going to have to figure out who we go for. So we'd have Bellingham as an option at center mid. Okay. 300 shards. Imagine we get the 450 and we could just get Udogi. That'd be crazy. Kamara as a center mid is an option. I'll probably still go for Bellingham though. Rogers. Those stats look nasty. Peter Crouch. Tell. There'd be some options. There'd be some options for sure. So we'll have to figure that out when we get there. But decent. So we've made some crazy upgrades today. We still need, we'd probably go for Bellingham because we need a better center mid. Even if we don't, no, we should go for better center mid. So Udogi's not trained up. Let me train him up real quick. Or training transfer, rather. Man, we've made some crazy upgrades today. I'm almost tempted to sell off Udogi, though. But what I'm going to do, I feel like this might be smart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Udogi for now. Okay? Even if I trade him in, like, even if I get 450 shards and can claim him, I'm going to keep Udogi for now. And the reason why is because I think he might go up a bit when the new event comes out. So this Wednesday or Thursday at reset, I'm going to wait for the reset to happen for him to be out of packs and then go and sell him, assuming he actually goes up in price, because I think he could. So that's probably going to be the plan for that. Let me get the training up on this guy. Just going to scroll forward real quick. Oh, I have a handful of silvers too. Perfect. He has 161 pace. That's disgusting. Okay. This is what man, chat. This team is looking nasty. I can't even lie. I'm so impressed with this team. That's crazy. This is dirty. Where did all my coins go? I bought Udogi. So that's where we're at. So we're now gonna have to build back up and get another 10,000 extra time tokens. We could put in that Zlatan there. When the 108 Zlatan comes out of our team. So here, okay, let me organize my thoughts real quick. So here's what's going to happen, chat. I haven't played through this yet. I'm going to play through the full chapters to get one of these 110 rated Zlatans, okay? I kind of want to keep one of them, but if not, we'll have two 108 rated players. 108s, they go for 5,000 extra time tokens. Yeah. So with two Zlatans, we will have 10k for this Thursday for the new 10k pick. Plus, we might be able to get another 5k. Okay, so in total, we're going to be looking at 10 to 15k, which is perfect. We could then do an extra time pick. We're also, by Thursday, going to be able to get Dudek, who's going to go in for Zlatan. So Zlatan's been great, and people say Dudek's bad because he's short, but his stats are outrageous. I think his stats with like just rank ups would go above Zlatan. So Zlatan's done a job, but by then we're gonna have two 108s go for 10k, maybe a 108 from the event, from claiming one 108, and then we're gonna have the 110 Dudek. The 110 Dudek ranked up may take us to 113. If not, we have to go for a better center mid. Fellaini, very low rated. If we just upgraded him, we'd be way higher. But he's so good in game. So I'm going to keep him for now. But that's what I'm thinking about. That is what I'm thinking about. You only get one? Yeah, yeah. No, I know that. But if we get 108 plus this 108, because the goalkeeper base 108, that's 10k. Man, I keep seeing everybody say don't get Dudek. If we don't get Dudek, who else are we getting though? Like, who else is even worth? I mean, if we're trying to hit 116 overall, getting Di Natale might be worth it. Because right now Garrincha is out of position. So that would be the other option. But he's not going to be a usable player because I'm not going to use him. You know what I mean? But that could be an option because then Garrincha could be up at a 111. And I don't have any left wings, right? Yeah. Carlito Tevez. I forgot we had him. That card kind of looks nasty. Hold on. Sorry, I probably have ADHD, but anyways, okay. Carlito. But yeah, maybe we switch to a 4-3-3 attack and put Di Natale in there. I don't know. We will see. Use 4-3-3 holding. Oh yeah, with the Keane. 4-3-3 holding. So Papin is him? Are you sure about that? Oh, he is 111 though. 134, 134, 123. Okay, whoever asked about Papin earlier, I could be wrong. That actually is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. If the person is still here, hopefully they are, that asked about Papin earlier. Yeah, maybe that's cold. I love Garrincha, but he's faster than Garrincha, isn't he? We might have to go for Papin. Holy. It would mean 2 players with 4-star weak foot, 2 right-footed players, but like, that doesn't really matter, does it? Damn. Yeah, he's faster than Garrincha, has better shooting than Garrincha, less dribbling, way better physical, better traits. Damn, that's kind of cold. Only issue is, can we even hit 800 shards? I don't know. Like, chat, is it possible to hit 800 free to play without like having to buy a bunch of players off the market? Because I don't know. I mean, Ian Wright could be another option too. Ian Wright no, never mind. His stats just aren't good enough. Why would CR7 be 2k shards when Ginola's 1.5k? What's CR7? I'm not sure. Players you need to reach Junior FC. You're making a lot of sense. You're making a lot of sense. You know what? He or she, they're putting me back on track. Yeah, what we need is overall, we don't care about meta as much. Because with the team that I have right now, we're already at FC Champ, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Stay focused, Dudek. Stay focused on Dudek. So, I think we might leave it at that for today. My main goal is reaching FC Champ. We did that. I wanted to open up some picks. We did that. We opened up a pack. We got that. We've done pretty much everything that we need to do. And our team's now 112. We have a higher overall. So, I mean, it's looking pretty good, I think. So what we're going to do now, the plan going forward, we're going to get Dudek, put him in a goalkeeper. That frees up Zlatan for extra time pick. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, I need a better center mid. Bernardo Silva is incredible, but I need a higher overall. So I think 109s, 110s are going to be in the... Oh, wait. This is the wrong lineup, sorry. Keane's at CDM. 109, 110 center mids are going to be I want to say a couple bill. Never mind. Fellaini's only 1.7. Okay, I'm gonna put him on the transfer list. If we can get Fellaini as a new center mid, so think about this: we get Shards, we get Bellingham, we get Fellaini, we sell off Udogi, we get Fellaini. We find a replacement left back for cheaper. Okay, yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I got this going in my head. Okay. Um, yeah, that might be the play. Or with time, we save up enough coins to get Çalhanoğlu. Or is it Çalhanoğlu? Çalhanoğlu, yeah. Yeah, that might have to be the play. But this Fellaini card, I mean, look at that, chat. What am I even looking at? The 104 Fellaini is so cracked so that I used them all the way through. So that's what we're going to look into. If we could get 300 shards, we'll go for a 300 shard player. If we cannot, then we will go for a 108. And that 108 can be used in the extra time pick. Oh, wait, a 109 is 10k. So maybe we get Bellingham anyways. And maybe put him in. I don't know. We will have to see. Because if we could open two 10k picks, that might be better. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. I don't have a bonus, by the way. I don't spend money, so. Alright, yeah, I don't know. It's good. Tough decisions. But I think regardless of what we do, we are definitely moving closer towards the... Okay, you're getting timed out. We are moving a lot closer to our goal, which is good. So, that's going to be the plan. Dudek, sell Bernardo Silva, get a better center mid, maybe get two better center mids if we can, maybe sell Udogi, replace him with like Hall or something, not quite sure yet. Then we go from there. I mean, yeah, if we get enough coins, we could sell off Udogi, put in Hall, then buy Fellaini ranked up. That could work. Yeah, that could work. That could work. I don't know. We'll see. So things will be decided. I'm going to release the new episode for this series this Thursday. It's going to be a shorter one, but this Thursday we're also going to do a stream for the new event, and hopefully the new event allows us to move forward quite a bit because that would be exciting. But with that, I think I'm going to leave things at that for today. Thank you everybody who hopped in and viewed, hopped in, chatted. So your support on the series, on all the videos on the channel, and on the live streams is really appreciated. Thank you to everybody who liked the stream as well. It means a lot. But we're going to leave it at that for today. So thank you all for the suggestions as well. Everybody that helped me out in here, picking out what players we should add to the team, all that kind of stuff. So, it means a lot. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next live stream or in the comments on my next video. So, have a great day.